Hi everyone, it's Heather and I am here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. This is one of the two original hotels that opened with the Magic Kingdom in 1971. And what I love about it is, yes, it's reminiscent of Hawaii and Polynesia, but it's not an authentic recreation. It's more of a kitschy 70s vibe. You know, like when the Brady Bunch went to Hawaii on a couple of their episodes, and like they had the tiki god and then they were cursed and Greg fell off his surfboard? That's what this feels like. It's like Polynesia of times past, what we used to think of Polynesia when we couldn't get there that often, and I am here for it. It makes you feel like you're in the islands, but still very much Disney. So let's go check it out. The first building you're going to encounter is the Great Ceremonial House, which is the lobby here. This is where you're going to do your check-in and get a really cute lei greeting. This is where the monorail station is, all the restaurants and the shops are. This is kind of the energy hub of the resort. And so it's only 2 stories. It has these gorgeous picture windows that look out over the resort and onto Seven Seas Lagoon. But this is basically where all of the things you will need for your vacation happen. The rooms here at the Polynesian are arranged into longhouses. So they're about 2 or 3 stories tall depending on the building, and no rooms are going to be connected to the lobby, which is fine because no one really has a super long walk, but it's only really annoying when there's a thunderstorm and you have to like get soaked dashing to your room. But I'm in the Tuvalu Longhouse, and I really like this location because it's super close to the Great Ceremonial Hall. In fact, it's only like a 3-minute walk, if that, probably closer to 90 seconds. And it's right near the marina, which means getting to the boats that go to the Magic Kingdom is really easy. The rooms were actually just redone about 2 or 3 years ago, and they have this subtle Moana theme. And if I'm honest, I was really nervous about it because I don't love that Disney feels they have to throw their characters into everything. The Polynesian was such an institution anyway, but I think it was really tastefully done. There's just hints of it. You know, you really have to look for Moana and Maui and Hei, but there's beautiful murals on one of the walls and beautiful Polynesian and Moana prints in all of the textiles in the room. The rooms do sleep parties of 5, so you'll have 2 queen-size beds and then a single pull-down sofa where the sofa back just kind of pulls down and turns into a single bed. There are also bungalows here, which are cool. So if you're coming with a family that's maybe a little bit bigger, they have 3 bedrooms. They're over the water, so all of those gorgeous Bora Bora over the water bungalows that you've seen and you've always dreamed about staying in, you can do that here. And they'll have a full kitchen and a washer dryer. Like I said, 3 bedrooms. They also have an outside deck with your own private plunge pool, which is nice. So you can sit on your deck with a fancy fruity cocktail, bring your own little drink umbrellas, and then sit and watch Cinderella's Castle and Space Mountain in the distance. And I think that is the best of both Disney worlds. The Polynesian rooms are currently equipped with this fun little guy. This is the Hey Disney virtual assistant. Oh, he's listening.
Let me ask Alexa for that.
He's listening to me. So
I don't know that one.
I have to admit, I was super skeptical about this. I don't need Disney listening into my conversations while I am in my room. They're watching me everywhere else. But there is a microphone button that you can turn on or off. But this cute little guy is just like your Echo, Amazon Alexa. Alexa, shh, at home, and you can ask it for the weather, or you can set an alarm with it. At night, they have these fun soundscapes they'll play to drift you off to sleep, whether that's the Disney parks or maybe Pirates of the Caribbean. They also read you bedtime stories. There is a whole little guide that they have by your bedside table to tell you what they do, so you can say something like, "Hey Disney, good morning." I failed because it's still Alexa. Alexa, stop. "Hey Disney, good morning."
Huh? Morning. Yes, it's pancake day. Oh, better hurry before Ben eats them all. Hope I'm not too late.
But so there's fun little things like that. There's character greetings. They'll also tell you, like, have a good night wish for you. Like I said, it'll tell you the weather. It'll tell you a joke. You can play Disney trivia with it. But I think that I know that I have to get up early in the morning because I have a rope drop to make. So, hey Disney, set an alarm.
Alarm for what time?
7 a.m. please.
Hey, pal. You think you could help me out when the alarm goes off? Alarm set for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
So it looks like Donald's gonna be waking me up tomorrow. I've also had Rocket Raccoon and Goofy, and so you never know who you're gonna get. But I've totally changed my opinion on this. It's just fun little magical moments brought into your room, and if you have little ones, they're definitely gonna love it. Here's my pro tip. Ask for a room that is either on the 3rd floor or the 1st floor, because 1st floor rooms have these super cute little patios where you can sit with some coffee or tea in the morning and kind of just take in the resort. Or if you're lucky and you have a theme park view, you can sit out there with your coffee and watch the Magic Kingdom come to life. The 3rd floor rooms have very small, narrow balconies. Still the same effect. You can sit outside with your morning or evening beverages and just watch the resort come to life. But 2nd floor rooms don't have any balcony. It's just 2 French doors that open up into kind of like a French balcony situation. So if you're like me and you like to have a peaceful, relaxing morning, 1st or 3rd floor, please and thank you. I'm here at Ohana, one of the 2 sit-down restaurants at the Polynesian. This is probably one of the top 5 hardest reservations to get at Walt Disney World. That's why if you pay attention, I am here when it is not open, because even travel agents as awesome as myself cannot get a reservation here unless we work really, really hard at it. But this one is super popular because there are views, of course, of the fireworks, but beyond that, the food is amazing. It's basically all you care to eat, meats on a stick situation, but let's be honest, no one's coming here for the meat. You're coming here for one thing and one thing only, and that is the Ohana noodles. They are like a gift from heaven. They are the most incredible things on the planet, and I am still trying super hard to get in here at least once during my trip. So if you do want to eat here, get on the app, get on the website 60 days in advance, 6 a.m. Eastern, no questions asked. You must do it or you're not eating at Ohana. Behind me is the Kona Cafe, which is probably the 2nd main restaurant here at the resort. It's my favorite. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all of your Hawaiian favorites. I'm about to go in for breakfast, probably gonna get the Tonga toast because what else do you get? It is a little loud because it's open air on the 2nd floor of the lobby, but the food is phenomenal. So definitely get yourself at least one reservation while you're staying here. Is the quick service restaurant here at the Polynesian. So when you want something just fast, you don't have time, you have to make extra magic hours in the Magic Kingdom, you come here. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do snacks, grab and go. You can even mobile order from your app ahead of time while you're in your room. Click prepare, and then by the time you walk over here, it'll be ready to go so you can get some nourishment quickly and be on your way. And I will say the food is pretty delicious for a quick service place. The noodles, you need to do the noodles. You'll thank me later. On the second floor of the lobby is the Tambu Lounge. And this is kind of like your chill lobby bar. If you're waiting for dinner at Ohana, you're gonna come here. If you just wanna relax at the end of the day, has great views over towards the Magic Kingdom. Obviously their famous drink is the Lapu Lapu, so go ahead and order that. You will thank me later. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise, but it is a fun nod to Hawaii. Behind me, behind this door, is probably one of the most sought after places at the Polynesian. It's Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. So if you've seen my Disneyland Hotel videos, oh my gosh, it's crazy in there. If you've seen my Disneyland Hotel videos, you know that the original Trader Sam's is out on the West Coast. Sam needs a place to hang out when he comes east, and this is it. The only way to get in is to wait in line. So pack your patience. Volcano pool, which is the happening main pool here at the Polynesian. There are actually two, so if you need something a little quieter, there's a quiet pool just around the corner. It's huge. There's a few games that you can play, but really it's meant to just take a breath. But if you want to be part of the action, you come here to the volcano pool. That volcano behind me houses a really cool water slide that's mostly dark. I am assuming it's cool because I'm too scared to go on it. But this is also where the games happen, the pool parties happen, the trivia, the ring toss, the ping pong, all of that. There are no cabanas at either of the pools, which is a little upsetting for a pale person like me. Sometimes I'd rather just pay money up front to know that I'm gonna have shade. So just take that in mind. Maybe you wanna come early and get your seat and get all settled in so you're guaranteed an umbrella. Other than that, it's just a lot of fun. You know, there's waterfalls, the slide. Both pools do have bars. So you can get your cocktail fix at either one. It just matters what you feel like doing. Do you want a party or do you want a peaceful afternoon? That's how you'll decide which pool to go to. Here's a perk of staying at the Polynesian. Right behind me is the Pineapple Lanai. That's the Dole Whip window, friends. You don't have to go to the Magic Kingdom to get a Dole Whip. Right at your hotel, you just line up and get your favorite delicious frozen treats. I know that I have a Justin and a mom who will certainly be in line for that later. There is a really nice beach area at the Poly. Obviously, we're pretending to be on a tropical island, so the beach is huge and white sand. You cannot swim in the lake, but it's a nice place to come and relax. And in the evening is when it really comes alive because they pipe in the music from the Magic Kingdom, so you can watch the fireworks from a comfy seat at your hotel, hear the same music, and then watch the electrical water pageant go by, and you don't have to fight with 10,000 of your closest friends to get a spot on Main Street. So that's a fun little touch. Just plan. The beach does get a little crowded, but not like Magic Kingdom crowded. So, you know, grab your favorite beverage, plan on coming down here an hour early, grab a seat, and just relax because it's vacation and it's what you're supposed to do. In true Disney fashion, their hotels are more than just places to sleep. There are so many things to do, and the Polynesian is no exception. They have a full slate of activities. They do post their schedule daily, and you can check in the app, but while I'm here, they are doing things like nighttime outdoor movies. They have a fire pit that every night they light the fire and you can roast marshmallows. You know, there's crafts, there's pool parties, there's tons to do, but they also have things that other hotels don't. They have nods to Hawaiian culture or Polynesian culture. So you can do something like kukui nut lei making. So this is a traditional lei that men wear in the islands, and they're gonna teach you how to make that. Sometimes they offer hula dancing. So just check out the schedule, keep your eyes open for all of that, you know, Hawaiian cultural activity. And take a few minutes out of your day to maybe participate, try something different. It doesn't have to always be all about the theme parks. has a marina, and in pre-pandemic times, you used to be able to rent like little water mice and pontoon boats and head out onto Seven Seas Lagoon and just kind of tool around on your own. It was a lot of fun. I've done it a couple of times and I really enjoyed it. You know, you're going past the Magic Kingdom and the ferry boats are coming and going, and it was a really cool vibe. It seems that they haven't brought that back yet. I don't know if it's a staffing issue or if they're ever going to bring it back, but it's worth looking into when you arrive because it is a lot of fun and it's a different way to spend some time while you're at Walt Disney World. They do still offer guided fishing excursions, so you and a couple of your friends can hire a guide and they'll take you out on the lake, do some fishing. It is catch and release. Nobody's frying up flounder here at Disney World, but at least it's a way to still get out onto the water. The Polynesian Village Resort is located very close to the Magic Kingdom. It's just across the lake that way. So if that's the park you're going to be spending a lot of your time at, this is where you want to stay. You can actually walk from the Polynesian over to the Magic Kingdom. It takes about 25 minutes at a leisurely pace, but beyond that, if your legs are tired and you don't want to walk, they offer boats coming and going every 10 minutes. There's also, of course, the monorail that'll take you right to the Magic Kingdom. But if you want to head to the other parks, you have a few options. In fact, for Epcot, you would just walk right next door, less than 3-minute walk to the transportation and ticket center and take the Epcot monorail line. That'll take you about a 10-minute ride. And then going to Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Disney Springs, you have the buses that you would just pick up right out front. The buses to Disney Springs take a while. Like, you feel like you're on that bus forever. So just be prepared. But everywhere else, you can get there pretty quickly within 10 to 15 minutes. Well, thank you for coming along with me on this tour of Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I hope you fell in love with this resort like I did. I always love to stay here. There is just something about it that feels so transportative. You somehow feel all at once like you're in a completely different place, but also at Walt Disney World. You know, you're right on Seven Seas Lagoon, you see Cinderella's castle in the distance, but then you hear the Hawaiian music playing, and it's just, oh, it's so peaceful here. This is such a great option for families. If you're gonna be spending a lot of time at the Magic Kingdom, this is a great place to be with your little ones, but also they have these awesome pools and activities that they can run around and do. But what if you're a honeymooner? This is also kind of really romantic, and especially at night when the torches are lit and you can go for a little stroll around the property. It's a really great option for pretty much everyone. If you have any questions at all about the resort, just pop them in the comments and I will do my best to answer. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to click that like and subscribe button, share with your friends. I'm Heather and I will see you next time. Bye! I think that there is a Florida thunderstorm about to happen, so I am going inside, probably to Trader Sam's.